my greatest inspiration would be my dad. He being a national athlete as well, he would have always strived for the best, and he wanted to ensure that we also become the best.
When I work out, I put my work. When I work out, I put my work in. Ready, get, go. If you wanna play ball, gotta give it your all. Stand tall, put your work in.
My name is Aleena and I'm from Arima. So because I come from a very sporting background, because my both parents were national athletes as well, sport for me was really not an option. We would have been introduced to other sports as well. So sport for me generally is a way of life. It has helped me through being able to manage my classes, my school, through hard work of course, and it allowed me to focus when I had to. So after I did my master's in sports psychology, it more or less helped me to be able to manage my emotions and also assist those who may also need or who struggles with I guess their emotional, psychological well-being. And so generally sports for me has helped me holistically as an individual. Family life for me was a big deal. My dad, he would have instilled that in us, all of us, because it's myself and 3 other siblings from very young, and he ensured and instilled in us that we need to understand what is time management, proper time management. So we would have gone to school, we would have understood that school would have been dedicated for a certain time, and then from there we have to train. So we always grew on a family that stays together, prays together, and that would have stuck with me throughout my life. Okay, so sport has positively impacted my life. I was able to travel the world, meet a lot of people from around the world, be it on and off, because I mean you compete with them and then you're able to become friends with them. It has also impacted my life where I'm able to learn different cultures, because I was able to study, got a government scholarship where I would have lived in Cuba for 5 years, and that is actually living there and learning a new culture. I also lived in Sweden and Germany. I did my master's in Wales, and all this I would have accomplished through sport. So sport has basically opened me or exposed me to seeing the world through more than one light, not only in competing, but also in my studies and culturally. So my most memorable moment would be when I represented Trinidad and Tobago in Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, and I actually would have played against this girl, I think was from Guernsey. I really can't remember exactly where, but it was the show court, and everybody in the court, in that main court, was actually cheering for me. I eventually went on to win, so I kind of felt like a Serena, because you know, like center court is like everybody just kind of zooming down on you, and then everybody was cheering for me. I really played well, so it goes to show that the crowd, once you have good support and good crowd, like positive crowd support as well, it can also boost you to being good. So at the end of the match, I was actually like giving them a wave like Princess Diana, kind of like, you know. But it was really fun. I really enjoyed that competition. We would have reached the highest since we would have been competing in Commonwealth Games, and I was really grateful that I was able to experience that that show court kind of experience with the fans all kind of cheering for me. Okay, so my biggest hero was when at the age of 12 I would have been invited to go and train with the top club in Europe at the point in time. And this is the club that was beating the Chinese, and I would have played with the #1 world champion at that point in time. His name was John Obi-Wan. So my advice to young aspiring athletes would be stay the course, stay dedicated to what it is you want to achieve. Don't let the naysayers come at you and bring you down. For example, sport is not only winning, sport is also losing, and you have to understand that when you lose, how you overcome that loss. So I would say stay dedicated, continue to work hard on your goals, and always strive to be the best.
And ready, get, go. If you wanna play ball, gotta give it your all. Stand tall, put your work in. When I work out,